So, good morning, dear students. In the last class, we were discussing on VHDL and how we can make data flow models using VHDL for AND gate, OR gate, full adder, and half adder. In this lecture, we'll be again discussing on VHDL modeling using behavioral models. So first let us look at what are behavioral models. Now, behavioral modeling means it's actually like a black box approach. So what did you exactly do in data flow modeling? You need to know what is the equation governing the input and output. What is the relation between input and output? Here you don't need to know what is the equation. Instead, it actually works on the truth table. If you know the truth table of the gate or the circuit, you can do very easily with behavioral modeling approach. So, in order to do behavioral modeling, what you need to know is you have to make something called process statement in the architecture. In architecture, you have something additional called process statement. So, you have to write the keyword process. You have to give a name for your process, but giving the label or name for the process is optional, and the process has a sensitivity list. Then it has some variable declarations, begin, end process, statements in between. So we'll see one by one what are these. So what I said is, for VHDL behavioral approach, it's always supported with process statements. So sensitivity list. What is sensitivity list? It is actually containing the name of variables that causes the process to be evaluated. So when some changes occur in one or more variables of the sensitivity list, then the statements here will be re-evaluated. That is, we should put some variable names here, and when that variable names change, these statements will be re-evaluated. Now, what are these declarations? Sometimes we need to use some variables which are local to the process, which occurs only inside this process block, that are declared using the variable declarations. So what are the statements? These are actually the if-else statements. So whatever I said here, we need process declaration or process statements for behavioral model. This will be only clear once we look at the model. But we need to know what is a process. We need to make variable declarations sometimes. We need to write if-else statements. We need to start, begin and end process. You need to know what is sensitivity list. All these terms should be familiar to you. That is why I discussed the syntax. Now, let us see how we are going to write a VHDL behavioral model for AND gate. So look here. Here, actually the library declaration has no change. Entity declaration of AND gate is same as data flow modeling. There is no change. The change is only in the architecture of the AND gate. Now, the first sentence is same. Architecture, you give an architecture name of what is your entity AND gate is. So architecture name of entity is. Now what you have to do is, your architecture begins. Here your architecture ends. So inside this architecture block, you have to again start a process and end a process, and you have to write some statements in between. So you have to start a process, begin the process, you have to end a process, you have to write some statements. You have to write some statements in between. If-else statements, that is what I said. So I hope you know the truth table of an AND gate. So A and B are the inputs to the AND gate. So sensitivity list contains that variables. So when your A and B changes, these statements will be evaluated. That is the meaning of sensitivity list. So sensitivity list contains those variables which when changes, the statements inside this will get reevaluated. So actually for the case of AND gate, the inputs will be given in the sensitivity list. Now, in the statements, you need to write the if-else statements. So here I have not given a name for the process. Label is not there. So these are actually called the statements. I have no variable declarations also. I'm not going to use any variable which is local to this block. So I'm not going to declare any variables. So in all the programs that you're going to see, you are not having any process labels and no variable declarations. You just have the statements and your sensitivity list. Now, if A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 0, Y is equal to 0. So this is your assignment statement. Don't forget to put the single quotes here. Here there is only one equal to. Please make sure you don't confuse everything. Else if A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 1, Y is equal to 0. Else if A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0, Y is equal to 0. Else if these all doesn't work, what is the meaning of that? A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1. In that case, Y is equal to 1. This is just the implementation of your truth table. Now you have to end your if loop also. Okay. So this is the way you do the behavioral model for an AND gate. Now let us see how we are going to implement the behavioral model for an OR gate. The only change will be the change in the truth table. If A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 0, Y is equal to 0. But for all the other case, Y will be 1. This is the only change for OR gate. And all the names should be corresponding to OR gate. That's all. So don't forget that in architecture, between the begin and end of architecture, you need to have a process beginning and end. Inside that you will have statements which is ended with endif. Now, how will you do the behavioral model for half adder? So you need to first know the truth table of a half adder. This is your truth table. So here your inputs are A and B, your outputs are sum and carry. Now inside this again you have to implement the statements. If A is 0 and B is 0, sum is 0, carry is 0. Else if A is 0 and B is equal to 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. Else if A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 0, sum is 1, carry is 0. Else sum is 0, carry is 1. Now this is your tutorial. Please do this yourself. This is your truth table for your full adder. Now you just write the behavioral code for full adder. Your VHDL code for full adder using behavioral approach. So I hope in this class what we discussed on behavioral model for VHDL has been clear to you. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Thank you.